wonderful audience. How are you guys feeling today? Dang, you guys are feeling really good. So this means you guys are ready for some girl chat, huh?
That's right.
All right.
Okay, first up, did you know that hating something could actually help you find true love?
What do you mean?
Okay, well, Hater is a new dating app that hooks up people who dislike the same things. That's right. There are several topics to hate on, like gluten-free,
Hey.
butt selfies, and camping.
I like those.
You like butt selfies? Well,
Okay.
after swiping through a couple of topics, it will match you up with people who share the same view as you. Yeah, now do you think that meeting someone you share mutual dislikes with will help make you make a love connection?
No.
No? Why?
Really?
I believe that opposites attract. I really believe that. I like
okay.
a man to tell me I'm wrong, but I think I'm right.
That's true, yeah.
And then we get mad and we start arguing.
Yes.
And then we make up. Yeah.
Okay.
It keeps it interesting.
Exactly. You know.
I do think there's an interesting, an interesting, fun bond that can happen when there are immature things that you may not like together. Like, I don't take kindly to big dogs or dogs in general.
Okay.
You don't
and when
like
I shared
dogs?
this with Aid, you.
Nah, I'm good.
You don't like dogs?
No.
So
I
for-
had a dog bite me when I was little, and I had a dog that lived in my house that I was scared of for my entire childhood.
Okay.
If I went to the bathroom, I literally would tell my mom, I'm going to the bathroom, hold him in the room. And they would hold the dog, and then I'd run like a really scared person.
Yes, see, and
That wasn't fun.
I just don't understand why they always gotta hump your leg.
Oh.
I don't get that. So when I say that, a lot of people who are dog lovers, they'll
Yeah.
immediately think that I hate them. It's not that I hate them, it's just that I don't get it. So I felt like I bonded with you and you also shared
Boom.
that. So that was something I connected with. So I think that this would be an amazing,
But do you really need an app for that? I mean, you could just talk to a person. I don't like dogs. You like dogs? No, we don't.
but imagine.
But when you fill out stuff for other dating
Yes.
websites, they make you fill out all the things you do like. What are your interests? What are your hobbies? What are you into? What kind of food do you like? What don't? No?
Yeah, they do. So then what would be on your list? What would you have to put down if it was things you
Something I
hated?
hate.
What you hate, Tam?
Yeah.
I just don't like rude drivers.
Okay, that's a good one.
I don't like people who have bad breath all the time. Bad BO.
Who don't like a person that's, I mean, see,
Some people don't mind.
Yeah, some people don't.
Some people don't mind.
Wait.
They
Hold
think
up, what
it's
do you
all
mean?
natural.
Yeah.
I swear to God. And sometimes, I don't know, at first I thought this app was kind of weird because for me, I would like to focus on things that I like. I
Right.
would like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to be with someone that you mutually like the same things.
Yes.
But if you think about it, why are you looking at me like
I
that?
have to ask a real question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You mean to tell me you've never met someone and bonded over something you hated?
Oh, I
That's
love
what,
that bond.
that's
Like another person?
My next point. Then, what I was gonna say is the reality.
That's a good one.
I'm sorry. I actually became really good friends with a girl because we both had issues with a particular woman that had both caused issues in our relationship. And both of us bonded over that. We've been friends for like 5 years. We've been friends for 5 years. She's mad cool. And
Yes.
we bonded because we both
Yes.
hated this one person.
Yes.
You guys, oh my God, that sounds mean.
Do I
Tell
think
it.
it was nice and
Yeah.
kind and mature?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. It was very petty.
But you liked it.
But we bonded, and we are still friends 5 years later till this
You
day.
know what I'm saying? You guys
That's
get it.
real.
You get it, right? I think it's fun.
We didn't like a common person. She said to me, you know, now he's dating this person, and she was a real issue. And I said, you know that girl too? Oh my God! I saw this in a phone. Blah
Yes.
blah 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 blah. And then we bonded.
Like,
Got it.
Freddie and I know a person who's a really close talker, and when he talks, every letter or word where his lips meet, you get a big piece of spit right on your nose.
I don't like that. Okay.
So we both don't like talking to him, and he's a really nice person, but he's always lonely. But whenever he talks to, he's just really close. And so Freddie and I, whenever we see him coming, we just see each other's face from the other room, and it always looks like this.
Wait, have you ever
So-
been in a party and gotten to know somebody, like even, like, started a conversation with a guy because you hated something at the party? Like either, have you ever been at a party and the music is terrible?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the person starts up a conversation
Yeah.
with you, like,
Yeah.
is it me
And
or
like
is this
the
music
DJ
terrible?
sucks.
Yeah.
And then you sit there and you're like, yeah, I hate this song.
Yeah.
Hate it. Like,
Yeah.
then you bond.
Then I'm like, let's go somewhere else so we can have sex. That's what I say.
Yeah, you see?
I do that. Yeah. You're right.
Bonding over things you
Bonding.
hate.
I'm
Well,
into it.
speaking
It can
of things
happen.
we dislike, do you guys ever feel the pressure to look good all the time? Like, all the time?
Just kidding.
Now, if you don't follow the rules, like, you know, not wearing makeup or wearing clothes that are considered comfortable instead of stylish, and maybe if you gained a little weight, then you are placed in the letting yourself go category. Have you heard of this, where somebody looks at it like, oh, man, she's really letting herself go? But according to New York Magazine, letting go doesn't sound all that bad. And that's because when you do, you are less worried about the little things like your eyebrows not being perfect all the time. Ooh. And eating chicken wings in pants that aren't constricting. That actually, for some people, sounds like a really good time. So was there ever a... Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes, I
Right?
agree.
You ladies are feeling it?
Yes.
So was there ever a point in your life where you just felt like you had let it go?
Every other week, I let myself go. It's all these terms and people. When you get in your 40s, things happen.
That's
you
what
got
I heard.
hormones, and then
Yeah.
if you done had kids, then you're going through stresses, and then even in this climate that we're in, this political climate, it's like a lot of people they have anxiety. So it's like maybe they're not looking their best, or maybe they're drinking a little more, or eating a little more, or maybe they're exercising. Some people are,
Yeah.
it's opposite. So I just think that the term letting yourself go is a really hard term for women. And I don't like that because
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
I agree.
women
I actually agree with
should
that.
be put under that stress.
Yes, I
You know?
agree. I think, and I love that you mentioned the word 40s because I find that started happening after age 35. After age 35, I started being less worried about how people look at me and how I look at myself, especially because I work in fashion and I always got to have it together. So my time of letting myself go is 6:30 p.m. every day after this show. It all comes out.
Exactly.
And I love it. It
Yeah.
feels good. And also because I have a man that loves me and I know he loves me just exactly for who I am.
Yeah.
And there's a security in that, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't really care what other people think.
But I think as married women, do you feel more of a pressure because you have a person there at your house every day looking at you?
I would be a straight up liar if I said I believe that women should not let themselves go. Let me explain. I feel that if you have it in your head, I'm not gonna let myself go, I'm not gonna let myself go, and you're conscious of it, then you'll somehow find a balance. No one can be perfect 24/7 all the time.
Right.
That's just not realistic. But if you make an effort and you try, you'll find some balance. You'll find yourself somewhere in the middle. So, for instance, do I wanna have makeup on every single day? Absolutely not. I'm in my house with no makeup on, coconut oil all over, and a bun at the top of my head, but I'm wearing a nightie. You feel me?
I got you.
There's
And
a
that's
balance.
comfortable to me.
This is
There's
the
a
issue
balance.
that I have. I don't have an issue with you telling yourself you let yourself
Yeah.
go. I have an issue with somebody else telling me.
I agree.
That's not your place.
But you should for sure make an effort. And there's a difference between being comfortable and looking unkept.
And it doesn't just have to be with the
Oh.
man, because remember when I used to travel and people used to tell me not to wear what I wanted to wear when I traveled?
Yeah.
Because letting yourself go I think is also a part of peer pressure. You know, and it's like if you want to
That's
travel
true.
and you want to be comfortable and you want to wear something, that's you. Be you. Don't get at me about
That is
I should
true.
look a certain type of way.
I kind of have an unspoken rule with myself. After I had my babies, it's actually very normal to let yourself kind of just relax. I know for me, for the first 3 months, I didn't care about what I looked like. I was more focused on my children. And then at one point, I looked at myself in the mirror. Honestly, you guys, I scared myself. I was like, holy Jesus. I had lots of gray hair. I didn't shave anywhere. My nails were not done. Like I said, I had grays. And I naturally let myself find my groove again. I don't let anyone else tell me. I've had people, oh God, Tamara, you gotta get your groove back. You gotta get your sexy back. I was
Yeah.
like,
Right.
no. no. I'll get my sexy back. Just give me a year and a half to kind of like, I'm serious. For me.
A year and a half.
No, because let me explain.
Yeah.
You go through a lot mentally. Your hormones, like Lonnie was saying, like I had to find out who I was again.
Yeah.
Because normally you kind of lose yourself in your children. And not until I really, really feel it am I gonna do it. And I'm not gonna do it for anyone else. I'm gonna do it for me.
I love
That's
that.
what I'm
And
saying.
that's what I did. And I have to say, I thank God for my husband because he supported me throughout the entire process.
Yes.
He loved me at every single stage, and I
That's what I'm
appreciate
scared
that.
of.
What are you
That's what I'm
scared of?
scared
I agree
I'm
that.
so scared of almost, I know this sounds terrible, but I'm scared of the idea that Israel loves me so much. And just like you said, like Adam, that almost encourages letting yourself go, where you wake up
But it
one day
didn't.
and for me,
That's getting lazy, though. I think there's
Yeah.
a difference between letting yourself go and getting lazy.
Yeah.
Because part of letting yourself go is knowing that you're so confident because you know how to go right back when you're feeling
Exactly.
it. But right
Absolutely.
now, you're neutral.
Yeah, but at some point, if it goes too far, like if we're realistic, there are some people that they would say, oh, she let herself go. She's gained 40 pounds or whatever. And they'll say, I just recently lost 20 pounds, so that's not easy to do. That's not easy to wake up one day and go, I've decided to get it back together. I have 100 pounds to
But
lose. That's not
Munchkin, like
easy.
I always tell you, you in your 30s. You're not even 35 yet.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's gonna come a time in your life, and she just said it, is that it's gonna come, and I hope that we're still on this show, because I want you to be able to say it so I can rewind and show this tape this day that I told you, Lonnie told you, it's gonna come a time when you're not gonna think about anybody else, but one day you'll look in the mirror, and if you felt like you let yourself go, you're like, oh, I gotta get my stuff
change.
together, because what you're talking
Y'all didn't tell me I was 20 pounds overweight.
But you
Because
didn't,
you look
but
great.
You didn't look like
The internet told me, they
less
were like,
than-
oh,
Here's
my
what
God.
they say.
Oh, wait, don't even tell us. You
no.
did not lose weight because of the people on the
you
internet.
know good and well, Jeannie, if we're gonna keep it real,
Yes.
you know I was 20 pounds overweight.
I'm
No,
gonna
you
promise
weren't.
you right now, Bible, you looked amazing at whatever weight you've been on this show.
Thank you.
did.
Thank you, but
You may
did.
feel a certain different way, but I swear there has never been a time that I was like, oh, her health
wow,
is in check
she-
here.
yeah.
Like,
And I'm not here to. Oh my God.
no,
I can't believe
feel
I'm
you.
here.
Say it. Say
No,
it.
because you're gonna have a baby. You're gonna go through ups and downs. You're gonna go through stresses. It's just you young right now. Your metabolism is different. Everything as you get older.
that's how it happened. My metabolism slowed down at 30.
But you were fine. That's why we wasn't
Yeah,
tripping.
yeah.
We never said I gained 15, 20 pounds all the time. I wish somebody would tell me I'm too big to be on TV. But the girl, you don't
through it,
stop.
man.
But what Adrienne is saying is real. This is what you go through. I swear, there's something really beautiful that happens between 30, 35, and I
Yes.
can't wait for 40. But you really do care a lot more because you're just conscious of it and you're confident and the blessing is you're able to look good 20 plus or where you are right now. But wait till that moment happens where letting go is
I
letting
feel like you're
God,
saying
man. It
something-
feels so good.
But you're
Yeah, you're
not
saying
gonna
something
let
different,
go.
though.
I
What are you
don't
saying?
want to let go.
Yeah.
I don't want to wake up and just go, I don't care. And it's not so much about people. It's that one day I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I really have gained this weight and I don't fit this is real life, you guys. Like, I saw photos of myself and was like, I don't like the way I look. And I would talk to you guys about it, but I didn't know that was even happening or that I had let myself go. I just woke up one day and was like, oh my God.
I will
wasn't
tell
a-
you this, though. What I did notice was that you were really happy last
Yeah.
year. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's what I was focusing on. I wasn't focusing on your body. I was happy that I saw you the happiest that I've ever seen you.
Yeah. Yes,
But you get what I'm saying?
You were
And I'm
happy.
scared, and we always
You-
talk about having kids, and I love that Tamara's so honest. Oh, I love that we have like real woman conversations together. So like we talk about like, okay, you're gonna gain this weight, and yes, I do want to plan to have a family, but that's like my biggest fear right now is that like I'll wake up one day and not feel like myself, or I'll be like, oh my God, I completely let myself go. And yes, comments are harsh, you guys.
Yeah, they are.
Like they're really harsh. Like it's hard. So imagine if I'm gonna have a child, if I'm gonna go on that journey to wake up one day and not feel like myself, to feel like I've let myself go, to feel like oh my God, I haven't dyed my hair, I haven't taken care of myself, I almost want to just be conscious of not letting go, so I'll find myself somewhere in the middle. Does that make sense?
That makes
Yes.
sense.
It's
does.
just going to be a process, you know,
Yes.
and I'm going to tell you something because I don't want you to get upset. When you gain 10 pounds, I gain 10 pounds. That way I always look bigger than you sitting here, okay? You don't have to worry
That's
about
the
that.
type of friendship we have here at the